Alright, so me and my brother are getting ready for our outdoor adventure. I'll fill you in on all the details tomorrow.
Just so.
We got to get all packed up.
So here we go. My brother and I embarking on another journey. This year we chose to go to Lake Superior Provincial Park and get dropped off by train on the Agawa River and paddle to the mouth of Lake Superior. One night away from the beginning of our journey. Right here you'll find us at Sault Ste. Marie, Ontario. We're loading up our kayaks at our brother Dan's house. He'll be connected with us later. We made it to the Agawa Central Railway Station, Sault Ste. Marie, Ontario. This is where we load our kayaks and gear.
So here we are, we're at Freighter Road, just outside of Lake Superior Provincial Park, me and my brother Mike. The train is coming to pick us up. We are going down the Agawa. And it's going to drop us around the 113-mile marker. And at that point, we're going to be in the middle of nowhere, and we're going to tour down the Agawa River all the way down to the mouth of Lake Superior. And from there, we're going to kayak directly right to our campsite. When we get there, our bikes are tied up there. We're going to mountain bike all the way back down Freighter Road and back toward the truck. That obviously was not our train. Ours is next to come.
I hope it's not our train. If that's our train, we are in big trouble. We gotta make it.
Alright, the train is here. We go on our journey.
Oh, I don't think so.
The Agawa River from the train.
Yeah, we'll go through the middle of that, no problem.
Yeah, we'll be able to hit that.
Yeah, that middle part where the water's clean looking.
So we made it to the Agawa River. We just got off the train, unloaded. We're just sorting out our gear right now so we can get down on the river and roll in. So I'm gonna put my waterproof case on and hopefully you enjoy the trip. It's been a pretty cool journey thus far. It's about to get really cool, man. This is awesome. A little dip before we go.
So we made it on the river, which empties into Agawa Bay in Lake Superior, just south of Wawa, Ontario.
Could be a fishing hole right here.
We now find ourselves in the middle of the canyon. At their highest point, the walls of the canyon rise 575 feet above the river. The park is situated in a transitional zone between the Great Lakes St. Lawrence Forest region and the Boreal Forest, with diverse and numerous representative flora from both regions. 4 waterfalls dot the canyon's rim and feed the Agawa River. Many of the falls in this region are fed by beaver ponds above the canyon. The Agawa Canyon is a shallow canyon located deep in the sparsely populated Agawa district. It was created 1.2 billion years ago by faulting along the Canadian Shield and then enlarged by erosive action of the Agawa River.
Oh yeah, no problem. The question is, can we do it?
The best and most dangerous time to run this river is during spring runoff. The water is very high, runs really fast. You will encounter level 2 and level 3 rapids at this time. Right now we're running in August. The average temperature is 65 to 70 degrees, and the water is very low.
So we made it about 5 kilometers in. Found a little sand island. Figured we'd stop, have a little break. We just went over this right here. Nice little ride. We beat the Portage. Beautiful spot. It's been an easy paddle so far. The current, there's not really much current right now. The water's pretty low. We're late in the season. I would imagine in spring. Pretty heavy current. Alright, looks like the train bridge is right ahead here. After that, no more tracks of people until we hit Lake Superior.
This shot took a lot of work to get. The way the river bends, how the river speeds up and goes underneath the railway bridge. It was so cool. We realized at the end that we did not hit the record button. So we trekked all the way back up, fought the current, had to get out of the kayak to walk through the rocks just to take this one shot.
Current grabs you right here. That's awesome. I did that last time.
This is just one of many rock gardens that we encountered, as the water was so low. It's a good thing we brought some very good hiking water shoes. Some of the boulders were very difficult to navigate. Hand lining your kayak is very important. If you ever lose it, you'll always be within reach. I also found that it was a good idea to use the weight of the kayak instead of putting it on my ankles and my feet. This way, it was easy to navigate through the boulders.
So how'd you like that rock garden? What's that? Holy rocks! I know, man! Yeah? Definitely a rock garden, man.
So we finally made it out of that mess. But what's to come? We will be shocked.
Yeah, it's pretty deep here. Rock garden! Well, we made it to our campsite for the night. According to Sport Tracker, we're about 7.6 kilometers downriver and about two hours of moving time. Although it took us about 4 hours or so, I'm assuming. I didn't really look at the clock yet. So I'll show you the site. This one's marked, which is pretty cool. I think this is the only site from here to the train drop off. And then destination tomorrow will be the falls, and I know there's a couple sites there, so I'll just bring you on a quick tour right now and I'll show you the rest tomorrow. Behind our campsite is pretty awesome. There's another like a waterfall, which is pretty neat. We just hiked up not long ago. It was awesome. But I'll go up there tomorrow. No, staying. So we just brewed some coffee. Agawa River coffee. It's pretty good actually. We got the fire prepped. Tents up. In the backside, which I will show you tomorrow, is right here. This is like a whole rock shelf. When the water's high, it just comes roaring down here. This is pretty awesome. We'll go through all that tomorrow. There's a bunch of little pools up here, so awesome spot for a bath in the morning. Time to make dinner and color a night. We'll see you in the morning.
Brook and rainbow trout are the most common species in the Agawa River. You'll also catch salmon downriver, and maybe the odd northern pike. My brother caught one last year. The mouth of Agawa Bay boasts some of the best salmon fishing in the area. On a trip like this, you must stay hydrated. Bringing a water purification filter is a must. Bringing your own water is just too much weight.
All right, we got dinner. Dinner for two.
Good thing you caught one, man.
Yeah, we both caught one, eh?
And these bags, we just roll them out, get the air out, and we bring them home with us.
Mike got one from shore, his very first cast, and I got one from the kayak.
And then I had a nice one too, and I lost it when I was in the kayak.
Lost it, eh? Beauty. It's gonna be a good dinner.
Yeah, and plus we're gonna have this.
Sweet and sour pork with rice. Nice.
Try to add 2 cups of boiling water, let it sit. Take the dry pouch out, let it sit for 8 to 9 minutes. High protein meal.
I'm ready. Good morning. Good morning. Well, it's morning. Coffee is brewed. 6:30 a.m. Wait till you see our coffee spot. This is amazing. I will take you there and you can join me for a coffee. This is beautiful. Right behind our campsite. Sleeping was pretty awesome. Had this little waterfall behind us. So I was heard it all night long. It was pretty soothing. Incredible sound while you're trying to sleep. Water just rushes down here in the spring and the water's high. It's amazing. There's brother Mike sipping on his gin and juice. No, his coffee. Beautiful sounds all night long right here. Doesn't get better than this. The morning coffee spot. This is perfect.
Right? Pretty warm.
Yeah.
Our camp's way down there.
It did drop in temperature.
Yeah.
I remember going to bed, I was sweating.
Yeah, I ended up in my bag.
Yeah, me too. Well, I think it's time for another coffee. Well, day 2 on the Agawa River. Making our way to Lake Superior. Today we'll find ourselves at the falls. Looks like we're gonna have to walk it over these rocks here.
The great thing about a river like this, around every bend has a deep hole. We try to fish them. Every now and then we get lucky and catch ourselves lunch.
So the campsite's here. Came around that rock garden over there. Must be somewhere around here. No,
I don't think it is.
this isn't the Portage. Okay, so this definitely is not the Portage. For the waterfalls, we're gonna see an island, and there's gonna be water on both sides. From the map, it's clear you can see it on both sides, so I think we're good for a little while now. I'm assuming we're right around in here. So somewhere in here.
Yeah, we're a couple kilometers away possibly, eh?
Yeah, I think we are a few kilometers out. Thanks for the awesome map, courtesy of our brother Dan. Awesome detail here. Took us step by step right at the Canyon station put in. And not only does he have us the map, he also has a satellite map, which is amazing.
It's extremely easy to get lost in the wilderness. You must pay very close attention to detail. Pay attention to every corner, every curve, every single detail that you can see on the map. Look at it often. If you get lost in the woods out here, you may never be found. You have to learn how to live off the land and feed yourself and create shelter and find a way to get back to civilization. When you're this far from civilization, it's important you don't overexert yourself. It's clear that I made a very big mistake
Can't get off this
here,
rock.
and I worked too hard and burned too much energy trying to get off this rock.
Huh?
You gotta get out.
No, it's that one rock. I can make it after this. There. Just don't go over that rock. From here, it looks like that could be the island ahead that we've seen on the map, which means the portage would be right to the left. I don't think we want to go anywhere past that portage because that's where the 75-foot waterfall is. We'll see in a minute. I'm pretty sure this is it, Mike. So I don't know if there's going to be a marker on the portage. We'll just have to pay attention. Yeah, left before the island. There's that bald eagle.
Yeah, here's the portage right here.
That's it?
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a marker. Check out the portage here.
On a river like this, it's important to stay alert and always look for a portage sign. If you see that it is down, try to put it back up so the next paddler behind you can find it easily.